If you want to fight the Matrix with me, then this movement is going to be for you. Not the Matrix that you're thinking right now. The global machine that is the Matrix that is actually dehumanizing the entire world. That is one of the reasons why I am doing this movement and creating one of the most human companies ever created. The Matrix, that's creating disconnection between us all. That's creating loneliness. That's creating anger. We have the biggest epidemic in the world of loneliness. The anger that the machine is creating against all of us. The fear that puts all in all of us. The scrolling and not living that it wants us to do. And then we bring in AI, and that'll dehumanize everything and anything, my friends. So I am fighting against the Matrix that is trying to dehumanize the world, and it is going to go deep. And again, it is going to come from AI. It's going to come from disconnection. It's going to come from endless scrolling. It's going to come from loneliness. It's going to come from anger. It's going to come from divide. And that's what I'm fighting against. And that is why I am creating the most human company ever created and the most human movement ever created, with many different divisions that all touch each other in synergy to, in the end, to make the world better and help humanity live a better life. I'm doing one of the hardest things that can ever be done in the world, and when it's done, it'll be one of the biggest things and the most beneficial thing for the world that can actually help in many ways. Because again, I'm touching it in many ways. If you don't know me, I'm S1H, and I want to welcome you to day 28, I think it is. I got all my days mixed up, by the way, my friends. On some of the ons, I was like saying day 26 and it was day 27. And right? Some of you are probably watching and you're like, he's on the wrong day. That guy's on the wrong day. Doesn't even know what day he's on. Well, when you're doing every day and you're doing some streams twice a day, you're kind of like, okay, what day is it again, right? So for anybody new here that doesn't know me, this is a series that we follow. And the series is Mind that we follow here. The series is Heart that we follow here. And the series is Journey we follow here. It's the human transformation. Mind is discipline, identity, and I put fitness in there. Heart is compassion, unity, and humanity. And the journey is me building the most human company and real life IRL stuff. So if you are interested in that type of community, this is for you, 100%. So I'm touching on many areas. You know, some of you will come in and you'll be like, oh, I love to watch you grow in the company. Some of you will be like, oh, I really need the mind stuff. And some of you are like, I just need connection. I need deep connection. And that's one of the things. Everybody knows I'm going after live global connection in the world. We need more of that. We all got to connect, and we can do that with IRL. So I'm going to keep pushing and pumping this. Let me say something too. I love you guys. You guys have helped us so much. Our YouTube channel has been growing a lot, and like our short form content is bringing in so many new people into our movement and different things and different areas. I mean, we had 6.5 million views in the last 28 days. We had 122,000 likes, I believe it was, and we had something like, I think it was like 3,000 or 6.5K comments. And I tried to comment back to everybody. And so a lot of the posts I spend an hour and a half every night just commenting, and I'll pick posts. But some of the posts have just went way too viral that, like, as I'm commenting, more and more comments are coming in, and I'm like, how do I do this? And I don't really want anybody on my team to comment, because that to me is not humanized. That's dehumanizing, because they're pretending it's me unless they go in and say, this is not shame, but then that wouldn't really be right either, because you guys are taking the time to watch my content, and I got to appreciate that. So I feel that would not be that good of me to do. So I'll just keep trying to comment as much as I can. So if you guys are watching this, because think about it, I had 6,000 comments just from YouTube to get back to. So again, I appreciate all you guys, and I'm trying my best. Again, I really do. 2 hours a night I spend trying to comment back. So you guys, you know, I really hope too, when you watch this, like, hit the like button when you're watching the reruns. Like, don't I call them reruns, right? Hit the like and subscribe, and also, and the share, and like, understand, like, sometimes the younger generation, they'll share and like and subscribe super fast. But the older, like, generation, not saying everyone's old on here, but what I'm saying is, like, I find that people are 35 and up, they're like way less to hit the like button, way less to hit the subscribe, way less to try, but they truly want to come back and help you, right? So it's like the younger kids are just born into like, swipe, comment, you know what I mean, right? And the older generation's like, oh yeah, we gotta like, we gotta comment, we gotta do all that stuff, right? So, baby, we're fighting the matrix. We're going to take it down. We are going to humanize the world in many different ways. And again, me starting my compassion motorbike, I'm not going to let the full out, but you're going to love that. And I'm going to take it into different cities. What we're going to do with businesses and corporations, what we're going to plan for schools, like all different kinds of things. We're going to hit this in every way. But I want you to understand IRL streaming, even though I'm going so wide, and we're going to really touch humanity in big, big ways and really fight the matrix together in a deep, deep level, understand that it goes wide. So there's a lot of things like if you see, oh, I'm building business, that actually I'm building for that reason, right? I'm building for global human unity. And if you see all my mind stuff, well, that starts. You guys got to understand, like the stronger everybody's mind, the stronger that we can connect brain and heart and create more compassion, like everybody can be better in their mind. So you start to look and you be like, yeah, he does a lot of mind stuff because we can all get better. There's nobody that I do not know that cannot get their mind a little bit stronger, a little bit more at peace, a little bit more balanced, a little bit more happy, a little bit more, and so on. And so that's why tonight I'm going to do something that, as you see the title, I'm going to read from my computer here and give you guys something that I have not given or given away for free. I did a training that celebrities have come into, sports stars have come into, CEOs, just mom and pop, your average people, like just career people, everybody, stay-at-home moms. So many people have taken this training that I'm going to give to you guys for free. And I want you guys to, it's 90 days, watch each video for a week and just go out and implement. Now, I'm going to have a playlist. I'm going to post one of these videos on YouTube each week. A lot of you will be watching this replay, so they'll all be up there. But don't jump ahead, right? Do it as I say. Go and watch one video, then go out and practice it for that week. Go to the next one, practice it for the week. Go and practice it for the week. So you're going to go and you're going to see the playlist. It's under, the playlist is under Rewire Your Mind. The 90-day mental and energy training.
This might be one of the most...
Oh, I believe that's a playlist. One sec here. I want to make sure that's a I was changing all my playlists today around. Yeah, it's the 90-day mental and energy training. But you'll just see it. It's always going to say the 90-day something if I change the name on it. So that's going to be the entire training that I'm going to put in there. Now, I want you guys to understand that, let me tell you a quick story. There was a friend of mine, and she's got 5 NBA championship rings. She's one of my best friends. She helped the Lakers grow in that era. She also worked closely with the Dallas Cowboys. She was a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. Then she moved to the offices, helped Jerry Jones, who owns the Cowboys. And she's done a lot. She's the first and only NBA scout, woman NBA scout ever. And she's a powerhouse. And she was going through a rough time mentally. And she came in and took this training that I'm giving to you guys. And she said when she was done, she felt that she got her 2 jobs back on TV. And it was only because of the training. And that was around COVID time. And she was going through a real mental funk, which many people were, because everyone lost their jobs, their careers. Like there's a lot of people that went through hard stuff. And she feels that it just kept her way more positive and was able to put her into the States and her understand how her brain worked more. And that was her able to carry through and get those jobs back. So that's just one small story. And so I know some of you don't like to come in and look at the mind stuff because you want to watch all my compassion stuff. And I love those too because it's a part. But understand that when you learn the brain and heart, how they work together, and that your heart has its own subconscious mind. And the heart puts out energy just about out this far in front of you. And the heart can actually produce more energy for you than your brain. Your heart actually can create more success for you than actually your brain can. And so when you go into that training, you'll see a whole module, whole phases on heart and brain. So let me just run through this with you guys so you understand it a little bit tonight, right? So I go in the training and I talk to you about the brainwaves so you understand brainwaves. It talks about how you go. Most people spend 80% of their days in beta brainwave. Beta brainwave is when you're just doing normal stuff, you're working, you're focused, you're reading. That's okay because you have to get through the day. But high beta is where most people go. Stress, anxiety, frustration, overwhelm, no motivation, no belief, on and on and on and on, right? Loneliness, so many things all those bad emotions, sadness, all those bad emotions, that's high beta. And most of the times people live their life in high beta. And so if your brain's always in high beta, so if you're always stressed out and you're always angry or you're always sad or you're always overwhelmed or you're always going through those things, then you're stuck there and you can never create transformation. So once you get out of that and then just understand, once you go through this training, you'll understand, okay, this is how it does. It's really simple too. Like it sounds complex when I talk like this. That's why I don't even like to talk like this because it's really complex. I'm more action. Like I don't need to give you all these neuroscience words to make myself sound smart, which I could, you know what I mean? You just need to understand the basics and then take action. That's all it is. And so you'll understand the brainwaves. Then you'll go into phases when you take this training. So it's the propel phase. So that's going to help you with how to be more positive throughout the week. You're going to look at newness. You're going to go through thought processes, right? Newness is, when you go through this, you'll understand newness is the key to your success. Newness in anything you do is very important because that creates new behaviors, that creates new neural connections, that creates new habits. Like you need newness, right? So like every time I do a video, it's new. It actually helps me program. So me doing these videos too is like almost like a massive growth course for me because I have to show up every day, like every day and not get stressed out, right? Right? I just don't show you. I'm behind the scenes before I get on camera. I'm like crying. Oh my God, I got to do another one. I can't believe it. No, not all the time, but there's a couple nights I felt like that, to tell you the truth. A full transparency, my friends, full transparency. I got the horse on. This is my favorite one, by the way. The stallion. That's my favorite one, by the way. Stallion. Yeah, I like that one. Did my hair a little bit for a thumbnail, by the way. Or what? Think this is a better thumbnail tonight? I need a thumbnail. I need good thumbnails. How about this? You guys are going to start to leave comments and be like, that wasn't a very good thumbnail. I'm going to help you do thumbnails. So you'll go, so newness just in your life in general is so important, my friends. So you always got to look at, do different things because the average person, your whole life is spent 80 to 95% of everything you do is doing the same thing as you did the day before. That's not me making up. That is just all science. And then people go, why can't I be happy? Why can't I transform? Like everyone wants to get to more success usually in their life, but you can't. It's impossible if you don't. So that'll help you, right? It's crazy to me how many people come to me and they're like, I want more success in my life, but they don't really understand their behavior. They don't understand, like, it doesn't matter what you want, right? And this is why I want more of the younger generation to come on these too, because the younger generation, it's important for them to understand that because I see them struggle so much. So reprogramming the subconscious mind, we go through that. Remember, 95% of everything you do is run through your subconscious mind. So if you don't work with it, you're in trouble. We do chants, you go through the subconscious programming, then you go into flourish phase, addicted to your emotions, overcoming your emotions, the foundation of transformation. That is all. And by the way, everything's just a week to week. So you go through the week and you do the actions and then you come back. So that's massive for you guys, okay? So like, you're gonna find out why you're addicted to your emotions. You're gonna find out why emotions are stuck in you. And you're addicted to emotions. Like you get addicted to anger. You get addicted to sadness. You get addicted to not believing in yourself, right? So it's huge. So we go through that. Then we go through, you get all these Zoom calls too, by the way, of watching me coach people in this, all these. And then addictions and motivation, future destination you go through. This one is so powerful. It's a visualization I do on a whiteboard. If you follow this, I promise you your life changes forever. I promise you. It is one of the most powerful things, and I use it all the time. Then we go through the momentum phase. That's heart and brain coherence, which runs deep. Then you do, also I have all my meditations in there. I call them nations. They're all in there for you. They'll be in there for you. And you go through heart and brain coherence. You will really figure out how to use your heart even more powerful than your brain. And then from there, you're doing daily gratitude and all that type of stuff. And then you go velocity phase, and then you go through the energy of the matrix. You find all your energy. And then you go deeper into getting your energy. And then you go how to achieve goals and get to your dreams super fast, which is one of the most powerful things that I do, by the way. That helps you get to like anything you want super fast. And it all works into your most powerful brainwaves. It takes you into alpha brainwave and gamma brainwaves. All this stuff does. That's why it works so well. It's like working out. Then you go into the infinite phase and you go mastering energy and frequency. And that's all about frequency. I use a kaleidoscope in that, which is really cool and powerful. Then we go destiny phase, which is the last phase, and you go through all the energy pillars, moving energy in your body, your pineal gland, different places where your energy got stuck. And then I got a subconscious reprogramming system for you in there too. That's the whole thing. This is one of the most powerful things that I've ever created. And anybody watching this replay, and I'm giving away all this stuff for free that people pay me so much money for. I promise you, if you follow it and you take action, you'll get amazing results. Your life will change 100 billion%. So again, it's gonna be in my YouTube playlist for you guys. I already gave you the name of the playlist it'll be. And as you're watching this, some of you guys will be coming on the replay. Lots of viewers have been jumping in and out tonight and stuff. Some of you guys already sent me comments and stuff that I've seen on certain stuff. I'll be putting them into the playlist each day now. The first one's in there. Then I'll be putting another one in 4 days, and then you just keep working through them if you jump on this. But most of you will jump in there, and there'll be a lot of in there already. So you'll just start doing it. And then come back, leave a comment. If you're following the training, leave a comment, because other people will get benefit, because this can change someone's life. I promise you this. And you might not, there might be somebody out there struggling, or somebody wants to get to the next level, or somebody wants to be happier. So again, it's just something that, again, it's part of me being human and trying to help you guys as much as I can. So follow that and be with me. Let's take on the matrix. Let's change the world. Let's help me come in and let's build the most human stuff together. And I'm trying to help you. You know, I'm give and take. I'll help you in any way that we can. And of course, IRL streaming takes a long time to build. You know, for us, like I knew coming in to build this, especially IRL. I mean, I built so many other things, but it takes time. But we've had actually pretty big success already. Some of the YouTubers that I know, they're like, man, you're like moving pretty good. And that's because we have good people coming in that truly want to, in the end, make the world better. They want to get a little better themselves. And we want to spread compassion, kindness, and we want to create a more human world. You know, when the rest of the world, the machine's trying to dehumanize it, and AI comes super hard in the next year and a half, and it's going to affect the world in ways that we haven't seen, we need leaders stepping up to humanize things. And that's what I'm doing. That's my mission. I'm going to jump off. Thank you for supporting me. Leave a comment. Leave the city you're from. Leave the country you're from. Spread it around. And I appreciate all you guys.